She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt. The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as the dog notices. It sneezes.
Can't smell. Please, make it stop.
The hound sees you reach for your weapon. Pass through the door. The skeleton.
No, it catches.
The skeleton.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such? Remember, one of your...
The skeleton resumed.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
The marking on the door was... You press it, does the door.
Something's breaking through! What the hell are those vessels? I need to get out of here, now! Gods damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick!
Thank the gods!
He eyes the...
Another...
The Magister's companion doesn't... He leaps to attention.
Don't just cower there!
Rix raises his...
him.
The dwarf yanks.
Said there were other...
You see those tentacles?
There's a lad...
You're gonna be the death of us.
You can walk. Get yourself up to that. Quite broken!
These beardless bugs would sink the ship on my watch.
Let the games begin.
I'm ready!
They who are about to triumph.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
We make a pretty good team.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burn.
Had to open your big mouth.
Wait! We need to wait!
There's no time.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? It seems someone, something, wanted me alive.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
And one of these.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves. Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet. Hey, that isn't true. Humans are smart, some of us, I think. Okay, I believe you.
Are you a sorcerer?
One of those guys.
The child looks...
I don't see any. Maybe you're right, but you didn't die. There isn't anywhere. You'll see. I guess I.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Definitely made it to shore. These bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder.
Look here, Quirkus. What's that? But that is what? Oh, we need only... Egad! What do you mean, oh? No. Now...
A black cat.
Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer. I'm sure glad you went.
The cat's eyes are cloud... Huh? The cat opens...
Make it not the cat.
Stay back, sorcerer.
We know you've been helping.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you.
If you could...
This can't be...
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister. Whatever...
Atusa pinches the tip of her...
Stop! My father. The fate, Dallas.
Yes. What a waste. Come. We'll be needed elsewhere.
What if I need to?
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas! He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
What's this? I found something. I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same... He's leaning...
Bugger. How an...
Skeletal...
Damnation. That's stuck fast. I wonder... Ah! Oh. It's you. It seems the... I chased...
He turns back...
Why, it's a face that I wouldn't... I could then...
The skeleton...
Because my... You are... So, if I'm to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my... Oh, don't be ridiculous. I cannot simply... Indeed, at least from this realm. I suppose. You seem excellent. While we are Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. Someone with a little muscle. Really? I am adept as any in the fine art of hitting people with sticks. But what exactly are you looking for? I could do that with one hand. Splendid. Very well.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment, before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat on my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Like that place. Give it to me.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed...
Back then, you. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the... Me too. Did you... hear? I heard this. Do you know...
Losa's voice catches her head. Light sub...
Anyway. Oh, put it like this. But I'm like a goddamn gold... Now, isn't that... So, how are you enjoying the joy? So true. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve. So you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... when push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Sounds fine. Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Jane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Idiot.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
Bones from intelligence, huh?
And what you after? Get bed. I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Nothing of mine needs testing. Pay or walk. Just don't waste any more of my time. Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no. Worthy is exactly the right word. Yeah, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't, so buy or shove off. Oh, Dallas, you maniac.
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful. Huh, The hammer got you curious.
She nods.
Clever lasser? Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. Quiet. Loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
There's no pants.
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore.
You. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow?
The creature gingerly takes the plant into...
Darling, dear.
The creature begins to weep.
For you, my ring. Ah. Yarrow girl, you've grown, you have.
Save your spirit to fight the Reaper.
Out my...
He smacks your hand away, refusing the potion.
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get! Those bleeding fools think they run the place. But I showed them.
You'll hie yourself to the... Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Poor fellow.
The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head. The tip of his tail starts to wag.
I'm Buddy. It's no use anyway.
The dog tentatively sniffs the offering, then grabs it between its teeth and swallows it.
You're nice. Emmy would have. She was my mate for the last 7. Hey, let me
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet. The dog focuses... The dog focuses at the...
Fucking cat.
Oh, hey! Key? If you find out where it leads, not too far from knots and I think I love
Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience. Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale, for I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when, I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are... So tell me. Start from the beginning. Start from what... I see. Now I understand. Now tell me how you... Ah, you want reunion. We can see the things we lose. It is nothing.
The woman looks out on the...
Haven't seen you around here before. You here alone?
She gives you...
You keep... Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. Used to be, and they brought her... Now I'm just waiting for him.
Her eyes...
Kind of you to ask.
She talks with joy...
Take care of you.
Come on, yes.
The dwarfs...
Eh? Oh, that. Reckon I might... Now.
The dwarfs... You grab...
Well,
he winks.
For your trouble. No.
He sucks it.
Winds like these. She would have capsized.
He gives you...
Aye. Was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. Why don't we... That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cat.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... Eh, now. It's quite a nice-sized place, actually. Play your cards right and I'll invite you for the summer. I'll tell you when you're old. Anyhow, we're it. Let's get down to... I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin. And I picked up a few... May not look it, but I'm pretty light on my toes when I need to be. Did you have a specialty in mind? Then it's settled. Capital. Well, that's...
But this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about. Please, excuse us.
You're talking...
Oh, for...
Say it again. Go on.
Well, it's the...
A flat...
She never...
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the...
Murder's a big word. And the love of my love.
He tend...
If she were here, she'd...
The man holds out... The dwarf slaps his knees and chest until a buoyant rhythm develops and begins to, well, not sing exactly, but chant.
They stole me boots and burned me hat, but
beast of the sea will come asking for me. They locked me up with a pig and a rat, but beast of the sea will come asking for me. Oh, not bad for being off the top of me head.
He bows to an almost comical depth, then rises and laughs.
Welcome to the Joy, my famed friend.
Well, I wasn't feeling so welcome till now. You almost had me dancing. You got any more songs in you? This savage beast could use some soothing.
Well, I got a right good rebel whooper on hand, warning of the barbaric beast. The other, well, it ain't so respectful, but Royal Guards folk on holiday always ate it up.
Gotta admit, I'm tired of hearing the shanties all singing my praises. Let's hear the Royalist tune. I bet it dresses me down real good.
One Royalist tune coming up. Oh, Macca Smiles, bastard born, the mad life enraged him. A gnashing varmint he became, so Queen sought then to cage him. A pitiful sight, his inadequate fight, the quivering lump sent out of Queen's sight. Macca Smiles, bastard born, the royal knights upstaged him.
Ha! I knew there'd be some good lines in there. Quivering lump. Too funny to be mad at.
The Royal Guard. They'd sing this while wandering the hinterlands, looking for rebels in the shadows. Some time ago, of course. Back when you were banished to the Isle of Mists.
Beast looks to the ground for a moment, but just a moment. His cheeks rise and redden, and he roars in laughter.
Those were the days, eh, chum? Well, I've got to get moving. Good to see a friendly face, though. Ain't too many wandering around this glum camp.
Say, I don't know any elvish ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars. Don't break your head vain now. Been that long since you've been home, has it? Yeah, pity. Pity. Thousand pots of dust.
When another divine rises, will source change back? What if there are no sorcerers left? Yet so quickly,
Hey.
we find sources so different.
Hi.
What in his death? So Voidwoken are attracted to source.
What do you want, freak? I got my good eye on you.
Will source change back? What if there are no sources?
Hands out your pockets now.
So this is Fort Joy.
Delivery. Surely you'll have one.
What a crumbling disaster.
Scram.
You, elf. What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies? And don't you lie to me now. Huh. What do I need your help for, Freshie? By the looks of you, you couldn't find a bush in a brothel. If you're done wasting my time, I've got a crate to find.
You forget my name here? Got it.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again. Listen, I can help you if you just... Shut up, elf. This clown is supplies. All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter.
Hey, you're a little... Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means. Hey, oh, nice. Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it. Fella in that cage is the thief. Stashed the oranges somewhere before he was caught. If you believe that. I see plenty of liars in my line of work. Snakes, weasels, worms. That fella's square as a pavestone. If he's the thief, I'll eat my boots. Sure do. Ask me, it'd have to be one of those sad sacks that's always hanging around Griff looking for favours.
She darts her tongue out of her mouth like a snake.
Some folks, and some reptiles, will do anything to get his attention. I see plenty of liars in my line of work. Snakes, weasels, it's all in the eyes. Joy lives in the eyes, sometimes way in the back, but it's there all the same. Liars ain't a joyful bunch. Sure you don't want to have a look at my stock before you go? I was serious about what I said. Everything in my pack's been got by special means. Boss don't mind where the gold comes from, long as he gets his cut. Have a look, why don't you? Your cash is plenty good here. Heading into the kitchen? Ha! Cheeky. What's your name? I'm Butter. Nice to meet you. You mean it? Or is that another line of yours? Joining up with Griff's the closest thing you can get to security around here. Family, too. Till the Reds take you. There's a gap between what we want and what we can have, isn't there?
She laughs.
Now, look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other.
She leans forward.
Until then, nice and slow.
She kissed them. Go in.
1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears. Oh.
You there. You... In that case, listen up. You would be too if you'd been... I've been here. I have a... Are you interested? How to get the plan? There's an artifact. It's found its way into... Not enough to get that...
God!
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive. Away from me, savage. It's your fault we're all here in the first place. It's your fault she's gone.
Damn.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart.
She ignores you and continues.
A little respect for Griff's
Please.
right.
Please. You must help me. She was here. I only turned away for a moment. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. You are an angel. Truly you are.
Grab it in your gobblers, the both of you!
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
A little respect for Griff's right hand.
You there, elf? I'm looking... Have you seen him? You have seen him? Tell me. And you're very...
She inspects the ring closely.
This can't be...
Lest the void overtake and devour.
The priest's jaws might be sewn shut with fishing wire, so hard.
Son, I'm not offended by the beast. No matter how foul that name feels to my lips. Just disappointed.
He turns his attention to Beast himself, whose face looks oddly blank, given his usual rambunctious demeanor.
Did you think your merry band could try to toss Justinia into the sea and the clouds would turn to rainbows? A storm of your making still rages, and whenever word of your deeds reaches our ears, lightning strikes. When your flunkies scream for revolution, I know what they're really screaming for, Beast. And I know it's dwarven blood being shed.
Someone had to stand up to Justinia. Not all of us are like you religious types. You fold up your hands and pray. Like that's going to feed the hungry and bathe the young. I'm not given to prayer. I just get things done.
I would sooner implore Duna to intervene than to leave behind a trail of crimson limbs for the innocent to clean away.
The priest collects himself. His eyes still burn, but his words are ice.
May the Seven bless you, beast. Greetings, child. You must be very far from your homelands indeed. Hurts to be so far from your loved ones, eh? I know the feeling. Troubles me to hear that. Now that the Divine has gone, our world's duller, darker than ever before. When he comes back, he'll bring a gentler world with him.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy girl.
Right hand, my winker. Fellas before I
Looky,
go.
looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us?
You glance at your hat.
Quiet the hand, fresh. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Eased off. With pleasure.
I'm ready.
I'll yield to none.
Layo naman.
is your children, your supplicants, and you divine.
What's happened? What have they done to you?
Carol girl. Little
What have they done?
She looks at you.
I didn't want any of this. Ha! I die a
She looks at her.
As am I. There were always, I suppose, is.
She reaches.
I had no way. You've helped us a great deal today. It isn't too late. What's happened? What have they done to you?
Darling. Carol girl.
It was her, wasn't it? The monster.
Don't think of the ugly now. Here I am. Here you are.